What up, folk? It's that time again to all this bullshit. Get rid of it. Starting to look like a business-forward lesbian. And nothing against lesbians, but I'm absolutely 100% sure I don't have any lesbian fans. If I do, sorry to offend. Just the hair, not this. I don't. All lesbians don't have fucking this chin scruff. It's usually down. I don't know that to be true. I've not had a lot of relations with lesbians, and I don't know a lot of lesbians. No offense. Calm down. Fucking put your angry fingers away. Put them to use somewhere else, away from the goddamn keyboard. I'm gonna get rid of this shit and this shit. Well, not this shit. This shit, I got a very small chin, so I got to keep some kind of shit here. Just not as much shit. It's going to be a quick one. There's no real stories tonight. It's going to be fucking random off the fucking dome bullshit. I'm going to finish. This one's almost done. I got one sitting over there. I'm going to oil the fucking clippers here. We'll get into it. I'll move this a little bit closer in case I got to take a piss at some point. Because the toilet's right there. Let's get this shit lubed and oiled. Let me wipe it off real quick too. It's got ghosts of hair past. Which you may have seen other older videos, or you haven't. But like I said, before the military, from high school to pre-military, I had hair. Before military, mid-back. After military, from the early 2000s to my 30s, early 30s to my mid-40s, that shit grew damn near to my belt loop, front and back. It just got to be too fucking much. Long hair is a young man's game. And also my voice is a young man's voice, but long hair is an old man's game. Strike that, flip it, reverse it. Long hair is a young man's game. When you get to be old enough, you get tired of fucking doing the little silly man bun and trying to sleep with it, which sucks. Or waking up with it in your face, which sucks. Or it's hot as fuck all the time, which sucks. Or just the upkeep. The showers and the fucking shampoos and the conditioners. All that shit just gets old. You hit your late 40s, early 50s, you'll understand what the fuck I'm saying. Let me get this shit oiled. I want to say lubing. What the fuck is my current fucking obsession with the word lubed? It just sounds gross. Like some folks don't like to hear the word moist or juicy or damp. That pisses some folks off when not even referring to the nethers. Just, what's it like outside today? Moist. What the fuck's wrong with you? And that's in text. And again, a lot of shit gets lost in text. You can't really, the context, the emphasis on the syllables get lost in the written word, whereas the spoken word, to a lot of people, still gets lost, but you can kind of keep it a little more ha 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 ha. You don't have to put the fucking little stupid laughy emojis and shit. I got fucking chastised one time by a lady at work for not putting goddamn smileys and laughies and all that other bullshitties behind my fucking words, because I'm like, you know me, you know I'm talking shit, you know I'm just being a fucking idiot. Why do I gotta put a fucking ha-ha or a thumbs up or a fucking this or a that? Well, it comes off mean. Yeah, it comes off mean. I'm an asshole. But it comes off funny mean when... I guess to other straight men, no matter your fucking nationality, color, creed, race, put a little smiley, put a little laughy. If you're talking to the bitches, I'm sorry bitches, I meant to call you the ladies. But the ladies who I'm talking to who get pissy are the bitches. Put your little fucking little ha-ha-has and shit on there. They'll understand. Their panties will unbunch. And the rivers will flow again. There won't be dry valleys in the southern delta. Here we go. I finished that. I'll reload the cannon in a second. Reload the cannon in a second. Jeezy Pete. I'm trying to stop blaspheming as much with the Jesus Christ and hitting with the Jeezy Pete. Like the cheese and crackers instead of Jesus Christ. Reverting to a 3-year-old mentality at 51. Alright, got a little oil on there. You hear those various noises, that's the sound of a spinal cord that's not got a lot of miles left on it. Glasses off. They say it's still in video games today. Reload. I know back in the Smash TV days. Reload. Empty there. Prove it's not CGI. Half my nails fell off. I guess I'm not eating a lot of food that's rich in fucking nail producing Cretin? I don't know. I used to know what the fuck fingernails were made out of. I don't care right now. Having a beverage. Knocking this shit out. Sides, top. Taking this down some. Just giving you spoilers if you're here for the actual deforestation. That's what I call it. Of the fucking melon and the nugget and all that shit. Melon being a head, nugget being a head. Dome. And again, the fucking switches backwards wall. Why would you fucking... You're not watching, I don't fucking... Here we go. Tonight's not a race, but I am in no mood to stand here with no stories on deck and try to freestyle. Let's get down to some work. Maybe I will share a story tonight. Y'all recall back when the fucking vaccines for the fucking COVID came out? Just pushing hair to the side. What's that? 2 to 3 years ago? Well, I got the Pfizers. The Pfizers. If you want to say it like it's spelled. Well, let me tell you something here. I haven't had a history of, what's that shit that Jada Smith has that got fucking Chris Rock smacked by Will Smith? It's the, oh god damn it. There's commercials on YouTube about it. Patchy fucking baldness. I want to say psoriasis, but that's not what it is. That's when your skin has red spots. I had that as a kid too. Oh, what's that shit? Give me a second. I'm also trying not to cut my ear. I'll say the shit Jada Pinkett has. I had it too. After the fucking stupid ass vaccine. Well, the vaccine, I don't know if it worked or not. I know it gave me fucking Starts with an A. Alopecia. I was trying to think, like, sound like a fucking animal, alpaca. Alopecia. I swear to you. I never had alopecia, and I haven't had it fucking since the goddamn vaccine worked its way through my system and fucked off. But I went and got those 2 fucking Pfizer shots because at work they said if you get the vaccine and bring your card in and prove that you had your vaccine, well, you get $100 fucking bucks. And I'm not a wealthy man, so I was like, $100 bucks, fuck it. What's the worst it could fucking do? Make me like the flu shot. Give me the flu for a day or two, and I feel like shit. Yeah, well, no. A lot of folks said the COVID shot made them feel like fucking they had COVID, and they felt shitty. I didn't feel shitty at all until like a week or 2 later, when my hair started falling out in fucking patches. Here, it looked like... I don't know if you can see if I need anything, but it would look like that. There were just holes in my fucking hair. They weren't there prior to the fucking vaccine. They haven't been there since the motherfucker worked its way out of my system, and I had to go to a goddamn the dermatologist. Well, I had to go get fucking put on Alopecia, and my shit came back. Now, I'm not saying the fucking vaccine gave it to me, but I'm saying I didn't have it before, I didn't have it after. The Alopecia shit from fucking dermatologist. Well, there's a skin doctor, right? There's not a special... I didn't go to fucking hair club for men and have them prescribe me shit to make my natural hair come back, or have them transfer plugs of my asshole hair to my head. Could have been comical. God damn it. I'm fucking buried by a shitty pillow. Mike Lindell ran in here and threw my pillow stuffing on me. But no, for like a year, I had the alopecia shit. People would ask me all the time, what's wrong with you? Do you have mange? Motherfucker, I'm not a goddamn feral dog. You fucking assholes. But this was like, I had this like a year before Will Smith smacked fucking Chris Rock for calling Jada Pinkett G.I. Jane 2. That is a fucking lame ass, low hanging fruit dad joke that deserved nothing more than a couple of... Didn't deserve him getting fucking down and to the left by fucking the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Don't forget who these motherfuckers are. Chris Rock was the guy from fucking, well, a lot of things, but you gotta remember fucking, I'm gonna get you sucko when he's in the fucking rib shop, and he's like, how many ribs can I get for $1? I'm not trying to make, I'm doing an impression of a character, not an impression of Chris Rock. Don't take offense, it's a hulking white guy doing a very shitty black voice. I'm imitating a character, not a person. But he goes in there, you know. Can you just pour the soda in my hand? Yeah, for like a year prior to that smack, I wore a fucking beanie all the time, and I fucking hate hats. I hate hats, and I hate fucking jewelry. I don't like shit around my neck. I was in the military. Dog tags were a fucking nightmare for me because I hate it. I hate feeling shit on the back of my neck. I hate feeling shit around. I grew accustomed to the wedding ring because I had to. But even for a long time, that felt like fucking torture. I don't like to feel like something's binding me. Alright, that's the hit. Let me, while I'm talking to you about alopecia here, I had no clue we were going down this road, but I had no agenda tonight. I've still got other shit I could probably... Let me, do a wipe, get the mirror. But yeah, for like a year before Will Smith smacked fucking Chris Rock, it started off like 3 spots, and then it's just spots everywhere. And I'll tell you the truth, the 2 shitheads at work, 2 fucking of the goddamn people in charge came out one day. What's going on with your head? Could you go to the doctor and get that looked at? Because there are a lot of people here who are concerned. And I was like, well, out of my pocket, or is this work related? I had to pay for that shit out of my pocket, and the fucking follow-up dermatologist, to prove to them that, oh, what people think, are you contagious? I'm like, no, motherfucker. That's the beauty of living in a red state where everyone fucking listens to idiots like Tucker Carlson and Joe Rogan and fucking, who's the other dipshit, Alex Jones, who think they are doctors, and they talk to these morons and they take their words as gospel instead of going to actual doctors who went to real college. Like, nah, fuck it, I'll go. And that's when I got diagnosed. And that's when they gave me the other shit, and I took a year doing that shit. And as soon as my shit cleared up is when the Jada Pinkett, Will Smith, Chris Rock happened. And I was like, so you're telling me this whole time I could just walk in here and smack the shit out of everyone who was talking shit to me, and I'd have been just fine? I wouldn't have no jail time? I know Will Smith gets no jail time because he's Will Smith, and Chris Rock pressed no charges. And it doesn't happen that way in real life, but I told them that, and they were all, that made them all feel about that fucking tall. And they should have felt that fucking tall and less. Cocksucking bitches. So if you see someone with real alopecia, don't fuck with them. I hope to God they fucking go upside your head with a goddamn crowbar if you talk your shit. Mine was chemically induced, and it no longer exists. And this is before I started doing these videos where I'd have shown you that shit when I had it. It sucked. Alright, let me check the back here. See, we're moving along tonight. I'm not just fucking focusing on telling stories. I'm telling stories while I work. I'm trying to get all this fucking shit on the floor moved to one side. Because it's gross to have that shit stuck to the bottom of your foot and then you walk around the house. As always, excuse my gas. But what do you want from a fat old drunkard? I'm going to belch. A few spots in the back here. We'll go away from the alopecia shit. Alopecia makes me walk through You probably don't know well, maybe some of you older motherfuckers might know Run DMC's My Adidas. Not Korn's My... Shit, that's even old. Not Korn's Adidas. All day, I dream about sex. Adidas. All day, I dream about sex. Well, that came from Run DMC's My Adidas, which they did a fantastic song about Adidas sneakers and Adidas apparel. Which, later, there's a song by this fantastic group called Rehab. This is the first version of Rehab. It was two rappers. Well, it was a rapper and a guy who sang and rapped. The album's called Southern Discomfort. And the song's called My Addiction. And, like, my Adidas is my addiction. Makes me piss on floors and go home with these scabby whores. The group's called Rehab. Time to understand they met in rehab and they started making music. And that first album was fucking fantastic. Southern Discomfort. It's two guys standing in the water. One guy's like a preacher about to baptize the other guy. And he's like, early 2000s probably. Look that one up. Late 90s. And then Rehab fucking evolved. One dude left and then the other guy kept the band going. And they've had great albums. I think I got that. We'll get to this fucking front piece here. Starting to look like fucking White Common, the rapper, who, when he started, I believe his name was Common Sense. He has some good shit. Can't say I own any of his shit, but I've heard it. Now there's some spots over here. And over here. Alright, just a couple more quick hits of this. If it shakes in, that's my toe hitting it. These size 13s are like fucking walking on goddamn party boats. That's another thing. When I hit my late 40s, my feet started growing again, which is a thing. I looked that shit up. I was wearing size 12s. My toes started to fucking press against the inside, especially on steel toes. There's no give. My toes started to fucking hit the front of the shoe, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I looked it up. Your feet can start growing again late in life. Now I'm at a 13. Alright. Give that a quick towel off, and I think we're good on that. We'll get to this, and we'll get on down the road. Yeah, your feet can start growing again in your late 40s and 50s. So now I'm in size fucking 13s. Now let me tell you a little myth about shoe size and penis. My feet got bigger. My penis didn't. Actually, with age, it's maybe losing a yard or two here. It seems that there's the balls elongate. It's pulling the length of the rope in with it. Still, it'll fucking put your eye out. If I wasn't retired. I am retired, ladies. I'm sorry. All the 3 ladies who might have accidentally been brought here by some other idiot. Look at this moron. I know ladies don't come here on their own volition. Alright. Get these side pieces off. Get that delightful fucking barber saw going. I am going to actually mow this down just a little bit tonight. Because it's starting to get that, it just goes whoop to one side. Fuck! I don't like that. I like the fact that my fucking, still cracking my voice at half a century in. I'll have more stories in a second. I'm gonna get this shit off first. Jesus. Fucking George Animal Steel over here. You can go find that. If you don't know what George Animal Steel or King Kong Bundy or Captain Spaulding, go find them. You'll understand when I shit on myself what I'm shitting on. Alright, I think that's going to be it for the clippers tonight. The rest is going to be razor and fucking scissor. This little pile of hair over here looks like somebody had a pet rat and then I just stepped on it and it went pfft. Minus the blood and the viscera and the snot and the shit. Not trying to offend anyone, but don't care. Let's get these side shits barbasoled. If anyone's watching at home, when I'm drinking, you see me go, or I gotta do it for real. That's getting the shit out of my mustache. It's an involuntary, I know what's happening, but I don't do it. It just does it itself. It's pulling the shit out of the mustache. Because usually, you can't really see the inner workings. When I pull a big swig off, I just open the fucking mouth and pour it in. And when I bring it back down, it's all up in here and I just get it off. Everything there was super homoerotic. I'm just talking about drinking beer. You take that where you will. I didn't mean to get anyone fucking worked up. Again, no real story tonight. Just going with it. Gotta get this shit nice and shaken. That's the Barbasol Soothing Aloe. They didn't have the red stripe. Oh, excuse me. Which I usually go with. Oh, that's probably too much. And I know there are folks who watch these ones in particular and like, do you need a straight razor or do all this? I'm like, dude, I'm surprised I don't cut my head off with this bullshit, let alone Give me a fucking straight razor and see if I don't lose 2 ears and a fucking eye and half a fucking nose. These aren't the most steady hands in the world, folks. And honestly, the first time I did this, I thought, as an experiment, I thought no one would even fucking give a shit. I don't research if someone else has done the shit I do before, like the nap ones. I didn't look up, does anyone else? No, I did. I looked up naps. No hits. I didn't look up sleep videos. I looked up a specific word, naps. And there were no fucking, like, oh, well, let's throw this up here and we'll see what happens. I wasn't aware there's a whole fucking already subgenre cult of people who like to watch people sleep. That was new to me. I have not looked up to see if there are haircut and shave videos. That might be a whole other fucking... I put what happens as an experiment. I was like, well, let's see if anyone gives a shit about this. And they did. Like I said before, when I put on YouTube, it's true crime. Or guys like Mr. Ballin who tell interesting crime stories or shit that's not been fucking unsolved mysteries. Not the old fucking William Shatner, not William Shatner, but Robert Stack. So Robert Stack did it first, William Shatner second. If you don't know Robert Stack, look him up, or be a complete dick the rest of your life. I don't care. Robert Stack he had a great voice. And again, these people who I shout out, these celebrities and shit, I've never met them. I'll never meet them. I have no idea who they are. This is outlived its use. So if they were fucking pieces of shit in real life, I don't know that. I just know that I enjoy their work. So if one of them touched you inappropriately and you're all pissy about it, I didn't do it. I didn't know him. I didn't know he did it to you. So if you want to shit on me, I'll shit back. This is going to the laundry after this. Get all the fur off. What the fuck? Oh, okay. My door stop. I knocked my door stop over. It wasn't someone trying to escape. Shut the fuck up. Wasn't someone trying to escape. Let me bring this down just a bit. Let me inspect for a second. Alright. Got to inspect. Now this I'll take down probably about an inch. And then shape it. Because also, a while back, I let it go for about a year, the whole thing for a year, and it came down like Amish style. And it was just, huh? It was just, wasn't good. It was full. The parts that don't grow in actually finally met each other. You give them enough time. It didn't look good though. Looked like I was a freshly bathed homeless. We don't move the fucking mouth while we have actual fucking scissors around there. The white with the brown. Looks like I stepped on a hamster. Possibly named Socks. Well, like I said, I had no fucking story tonight. And you got no story. Well, you got alopecia. You got no agenda. You go to see a fat old man do fat old man shit. Alright. A shorter one than usual. Got a nice little round to it. Still got the bird shit chin. I took care of the fucking upper lip a day or two ago because it was getting in my fucking food. No cocaine. The goddamn hairs are somewhat in my nose. I'm gonna jump in the shower. I'm gonna go in the kitchen and make a nice fucking sub in the Ninja. Just taking a couple pieces of Italian bread, splitting them, butter, garlic powder, some jalapeno powder, meats on one side, cheese on the other. Throw them in the Ninja for like 4 minutes at 390 after you preheat for 5 minutes. Not going to film that. I think I did it before. You can go back and find them or not. I don't give a fuck. You will or you won't, and you won't. So, for the evening, and my varicose veins and my Volk knot, today's a great day to die. And that's a theory I live by. Folk, as always, and with love, and with respect, and for the second time, peace, folk.